The knife hovered over the cake, frosting still pristine. My brother's name piped in thick blue icing. Not mine. 18 candles burned for him. I was standing there, legally an adult, emotionally already erased. My mother clapped. My father smiled like this was normal. My brother lifted his wrist, flashing the watch they'd just given. Him, silver, heavy, the kind you give a son you're proud of. They sang. I heard my heartbeat instead. No one noticed when I stepped back. No one noticed when I grabbed my jacket. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I just understood something clean and final. This wasn't a mistake. This was the truth. I left that night with a phone at 5% and exactly $42 in my pocket. I didn't slam the door. I closed it softly like I might need to remember how later. Growing up, I believed families were built on balance. If one child fell, the other reached out. That's what I thought we were. I was wrong. My brother had always been the investment. I was the background noise. Straight A's were expected from me. From him, they were celebrated. If he broke something, it was an accident. If I did, it was a flaw. Still, I stayed. Hope is stubborn like that. That birthday killed it. By morning, my number was blocked. My bank access gone. College fund frozen. I tried calling once. My father answered, voice calm, surgical. If you left, you chose this. They didn't just cut me off. They rewrote me. Told relatives I was unstable. Told neighbors I ran away with bad influences. Told anyone who'd listen that I was ungrateful. They wanted me desperate. They wanted me quiet. I didn't give them either. I worked nights, slept in places that smelled like other people's disappointment, learned which jobs didn't ask questions, learned how to smile without showing teeth, and I watched. I watched my brother post photos from my old room. I watched my parents refinance the house using money they told people I'd stolen. They didn't know I still had access to the family cloud. They forgot I was the one who set it up. Patterns reveal themselves if you're patient. Bank statements saved automatically. Emails archived. A folder labeled temp that was never emptied. Inside it, I found everything. Unreported cash income. Forged signatures. A quiet loan taken out in my name when I was 17. They'd planned it. Used my clean record as collateral. They didn't expect me to survive long enough to notice. I didn't confront them. That would have been sloppy. Instead, I built myself. Slowly. Quietly. I finished school. Changed my last name on professional records. Learned how real estate deals work. Learned what scares buyers more than ghosts. Paper trails. 3 years later, I saw the listing. My childhood home. Fresh paint, staged photos. A desperate price drop. They needed the money. That night, I organized my files, screenshots, PDFs, timestamps. Every illegal move tied neatly to addresses and dates. I didn't send them to the police, not yet. I sent them to the buyer's attorney. Subject line, due diligence concern. I was polite, brief, clinical. Attached everything. The deal collapsed in 48 hours. Then the second buyer walked. Then the third. Word travels fast when the risk is personal liability. My phone rang for the first time in years. I let it ring. When I finally answered, my mother was crying. My father wasn't pretending anymore. What did you do? He asked. I told him the truth. I closed a door softly. They threatened me. Then they begged. Then they went quiet when I mentioned the loan in my name. They knew. They always knew. We met once. In a neutral place. A cafe with too much light. My brother sat there, watch gone, wrist pale. He didn't look at me. My parents did. I slid one document across the table. Just one. Insurance fraud. Their favorite. This never goes anywhere, I said. If you disappear from my life completely. They nodded. Too fast. I stood. For the first time, I felt taller than the room. I didn't take the house. I didn't take their money. I took their leverage. Now, when I think about that cake, I don't feel anger. I feel clarity. That night didn't break me. It introduced me to myself. They tried to erase me. Instead, they taught me how to disappear on my own terms, and how to return only when it matters. Justice doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it arrives as an email attachment, sent at exactly the right moment, by someone you forgot to fear.